Jesus. On your white gown, take care of my family. You know what I mean? Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, Ephesians.
He has like a beard. He doesn't have long hair. He has short hair.
Safe to say, we've got a lot of things to talk about. Another little boy saw Jesus and described some things that were just like Kason again, but there was some nuance here. And another little girl saw Jesus that I'm actually going to be playing for you first. Of course, some would dismiss this as if it's just anesthesia or just a coma, however you would like to put it. But I guarantee you, to these children, their experience was real. And you can't dismiss the impact it's had on their life. Let's watch.
I'm hugging Jesus. On your white gown, a beard.
Is he saying anything?
Yeah,
What is he saying?
and take care of my family.
He's saying what?
Take care of your family. Do you know what I mean? Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans, Galatians, Ephesians.
Wow, she didn't know these books. That's pretty interesting.
Hey, Reagan.
Yes,
Do you remember seeing Jesus yesterday?
yes.
What do you remember about it?
I ran to him and hugged him, and also he said to take care of your family stuff.
Do you
but
remember
there
what he
was-
looked like?
Yes.
What did he look like?
He had a white robe on with like a little beard, and then he had like brown hair
Brown hair?
with brown sandals.
You remember the brown sandals, huh?
Yeah. And then there was a
Oh.
like a little creek in front of me, and he was walking on it with a bunch of water.
Another little boy saw Jesus, and it's pretty crazy what he said. Now, in case you've seen this video before, I want to play it for you again because there are some similarities here between his case and Kason's testimony and countless other young people that are seeing Jesus right now in the hospital.
God really
All right,
saw
we gotta
me.
just do Bible signs on him, so don't disconnect.
It's not how he looks.
You have the sheet.
I go to St. Philip Church.
Alright.
That's not how he looks in there. He has like a beard. He doesn't have long hair. He has short hair.
Number 7, Lee.
His eyes were the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Mom, if you've seen that, if you would have saw them, you would have said they were beautiful, more beautiful than mine. And his lips, they're never chapped, he said.
No.
Even happens, like your lips are just perfect. His lips were perfect. His lips were perfect. And Mom, he said that
Okay.
the reason you went through so much when you were little, he said is because that's why the way you are today. He said that's why you are so good at what you do today. He said that your kids are like you because of you.
Whoa.
He said that they're gonna grow up to be just like you. And he said that me, I'm gonna make you very proud.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm perfect.
Wow. He said three things that I want to talk about. One, he said he looked nothing like the Jesus, or he looked nothing like my church presented him to be, the St. Mary's. Now, please, if you're a Catholic watching this video, please do not be offended. Do not take this as a personal attack. But I actually can personally attest to what he is saying, and countless others have said as well, that the Jesus that is being encountered on these NDEs is a Jesus that is beyond words, is a Jesus that cannot just be described by these actors and the way churches want to present him. The Jesus I encountered wasn't from a religion. He wasn't from a church. He was the Son of God. He wasn't about an organization. He was about family. And that's what this little boy is talking about. That, I mean, how powerful is that he acknowledged that? Then he said, he is perfect. His lips aren't even chapped. There's nothing wrong with his entire figure. He is perfect. But notice what he said at the end of that short clip. He said, I'm perfect. Now, obviously, the religious Pharisees watching this video will be highly offended by that statement. But here's what he's testifying of. Is he saying that he's never made a mistake before? No. But what he's testifying of is, as Christ looked at him with such love, that he wasn't even the one who had to have faith in Jesus, but actually it was Jesus who had faith in him. That Jesus saw him as he saw Jesus. It was this perfect mirror. And Kason, if you guys haven't yet seen his testimony, who's recently caught on camera having an open-eyed vision of Christ as he was coming out of his operation, testified of a Jesus that saw him, and they both talk about their family. Notice that. And this little boy said Jesus told him to take care of his family, that he's going to be just like his parents and just like his mom, and that he's going to make his parents so proud. Now, was the little boy saying that he was going to make his parents proud? Or was he also saying that Jesus was speaking over him, that he was making the Lord proud, that the Lord was so well pleased in him? It's starkly so intriguing how all of these NDEs line up. I can even also say that a lot of people are dismissing these things. I'm even seeing comments all over the place saying, Gabe, you're charging things up emotionally. Those are fake tears. You are just doing this for views or clicks or likes. These videos are just people who are hallucinating and they're just going back to their comfort status. So they're just talking about a Jesus. What's so interesting about all those things, though, is one day you'll experience for yourself when you will have your last breath. And while this life on this earth is all that you've ever understood, and it's the only world that you may know, I'm here to tell you there actually is a much more real realm than just the physical. I'll compare it to this. 2 babies were inside the womb, twins, and they kept talking to one another, and one asked the other and says, how do you even know that there's anything beyond this womb? How do you even know we're ever going to get out of here? I can't believe that. I can't see that. All I can see is what's around us. All I can feel is the umbilical cord and our mother's body, and this life is pretty great, but why would there ever be a life outside of this? And the other baby responded and said, of course there's going to be a life outside of here. Of course we're going to. I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know what we'll be doing, but I know that we can't just be limited to this spot. What's so crazy is that is the same conversation that echoes within the deep souls of every human being that has ever been on this earth, no matter what continent they are on, what language they speak, what culture they grew up in. Every single person has a God-sized void in their heart where we know the spiritual world is real. We know that there is life after death. And of course, you can do everything you'd like to come up with all of these defenses and objections to these NDEs. But at the end of the day, you can't just dismiss them. The Jesus I encountered during my 18-day coma 4 years ago was the most beautiful person I've ever met. His eyes are like fire. He does have a beard. He does have brown hair, yet his hair was brown, yet it was white fire at the same exact time. His eyes were blue yet purple. They were red yet orange, all in one. If you'd like to hear more details of my testimony, I'll give you 4 seconds to click the video right above my finger. You'll be blessed.